Welcome to Star Snip Gossip. The NBA has been shaken by a major scandal involving Philadelphia 76ers star Paul George, one of the league's most recognizable names and highest-paid veterans. The league has officially suspended Paul George for 25 games without pay after determining that he violated the NBA anti-drug program, triggering immediate fallout across the basketball world. According to the NBA, the suspension stems from a positive test that showed the presence of a substance prohibited under the league's drug policy. As standard procedure, the NBA did not publicly disclose the exact substance involved, citing confidentiality rules that apply to all players under the collective bargaining agreement. What is confirmed is that the violation met the threshold for a 25-game suspension, which is one of the most severe penalties short of a season-ending ban. The suspension took effect immediately, sidelining George starting with the 76ers matchup against the New Orleans Pelicans. He is not eligible to return until late March, with the earliest possible comeback date set for a game against the Chicago Bulls. During this period, George will not be allowed to play, practice with the team, or receive any salary payments. Financially, the impact is massive. Paul George is set to lose approximately $11.7 million in salary due to the unpaid suspension. This loss comes during a season in which he signed a high-value contract and was expected to be a central figure in Philadelphia's championship ambitions. Shortly after the NBA announcement, Paul George released a public statement acknowledging the suspension. In that statement, he accepted responsibility for the violation and confirmed that the positive test was linked to what he described as taking an improper medication. He stated that the medication was taken while dealing with a personal mental health matter. He apologized to the Philadelphia 76ers organization, his teammates, and the fans for the situation and confirmed he would step away during the suspension period. The NBA did not comment on George's explanation and maintained that the suspension was enforced strictly under the anti-drug program, which applies equally to all players regardless of intent, circumstance, or status. Under league rules, players are responsible for ensuring that any substance they ingest is approved, including prescribed and over-the-counter medications. Reaction across the league and media was immediate and intense. Sports outlets across the United States and internationally ran breaking news alerts, with headlines emphasizing the length of the suspension, the unpaid nature of the penalty, and George's admission of taking an improper medication. Social media quickly lit up with debates, speculation, and polarized reactions from fans. Within the basketball community, the suspension raised concerns about the 76ers' competitive outlook. At the time of the announcement, Philadelphia was in the middle of a tight Eastern Conference playoff race. George had been averaging mid-teen scoring numbers along with solid rebounds and assists, serving as both a veteran leader and a key on-court contributor. The team released a brief statement acknowledging the suspension and confirming it would comply with the league ruling. No further comment was made regarding internal discipline or roster adjustments, leaving analysts to speculate about how the team would fill the gap during his absence. This incident also renewed broader conversations around the NBA anti-drug program, which has zero tolerance for banned substances regardless of context. The program has previously resulted in suspensions for other high-profile players, reinforcing the league's strict enforcement stance. For Paul George, the suspension marks one of the most serious controversies of his career. Known for his long tenure in the league, multiple All-Star selections, Olympic gold medal experience, and reputation as a marquee name, the scandal represents a significant reputational and professional setback. As the suspension continues, George remains away from game action, with his return date firmly set by league rules and no option for appeal or reduction publicly announced. Until then, the situation stands as one of the most talked about NBA scandals of the season, blending star power, financial loss, league discipline, and intense public scrutiny.